Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joe.
Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross stitch.
One stitch at a time. Today is Monday, February 14th.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody! That was adorable.
I love you too.
I love you. That was so cute. Happy Valentine's Day. Today's also my mommy's birthday, but she doesn't watch these. So I will not sing to her. I think I've said happy birthday to her at least 4 times today. I almost forgot my dad's birthday.
Well, we know what parent you like. I'm going to hell for that one.
I felt like a jerk because I almost forgot my dad's birthday. Like, I had thought about it. It was like a week prior. Like, I thought about it. My dad's birthday's the end of January. So it was like beginning of January. Dad's birthday's today. Or this month. Okay, Dad's birthday's in a couple of weeks. Dad's birthday's next week. The morning of Dad's birthday. Dad's birthday's today. Oh, it's too early to call and tell him happy birthday. And then... What?
Was it 2 o'clock in the morning?
Okay, so the last time I called my mother at 8:45 in the morning, she was like, "What's wrong?" So it's like, I'll just wait to call Dad till later. Later turned into 7 o'clock at night.
Technically, you weren't wrong.
I wasn't wrong. But, yeah. So I hope you guys are having a lovely Valentine's Day. Or had a lovely Valentine's Day. Because by the time you see this, Valentine's Day will be over. Joe bought me chocolate. And I bought him a shirt. And flowers. And I bought him a shirt.
And this thing.
Oh, he got a fidget toy.
I found a YouTube channel that helps people with ADHD, and one of the recommendations was to get a fidget toy because it stops you from gives you something to fidget with. So that I stop doing the things I've been doing, like ripping up bags and rolling them up.
Habit of taking pieces of paper and ripping them into strips and rolling them, and I told him I'm perfectly fine with that. It's just the fact of leaving them everywhere that drives me nuts. But that's just me.
ADHD, gotta love it. It's a very common thing. Like, these are like ADHD perfect. I make sure I use the quiet stuff because
my water bottle's almost empty.
It has loud stuff on it too.
It does. It does. Why don't we shout out all of those who left comments for us?
Hi, y'all. Pauline, Anna, Bridget, Susie, Scott, Angie. I guess we can do multiple posts again.
Okay.
Teresa and Petey tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow. Anna, I'm pretty sure that the threads for circular logic are here. I got a giant box from Witchell with a bunch of mill hoe kits that I have to sort and figure out where the threads are.
If I start, it'll be this weekend.
So, I'll keep you posted. Most of you guys said you do a couple of, I mean, there was kind of some mixed feelings about specialty stitches. Some of you didn't like them. Some of you were like, yeah, whatever.
Were any of them like you, who were like, ooh, specialty stitches is my greatest thing in the whole wide world?
I love specialty stitches so much that I'm like, I want this Northern Expression Needleworks chart and that one. Twisted Band Sampler, Ester Waves, and Peacock Band Sampler. Yes, they are on the list. I probably will not do them in the silks because the silk packs are expensive. Well, they're expensive retail. They're still a little bit pricey wholesale. Like $40 wholesale.
Do they come with gold?
No. I'll probably just do them in DMCs. So, all right. Well, why don't we move on to whips?
Okay, I think I've processed that information now. $40 freaking. That's a your price, Jesus Almighty. Next chapter of the squirrels.
He's very squirrely tonight, folks. Whips.
Yeah.
What you got, darling?
Something. Lizzie Kate's Do What Your Wife Said.
Started for start all the projects weekend because we start all the stuff around here.
I didn't get that far into it, but I don't really care. I did get started on it. What can I say? Video games and life, and my brain is like on 20 different levels of weird right now because work is currently going through a transition because we got bought out a while ago, and now they're trying to update all of our computers and stuff. And well, I'm one of the technologically savvy people, so I'm getting dragged into everything. I literally spent from 3 to 4:30 not at my desk. And not for my problems.
Good times.
When we're done filming, I'm basically go decompress.
He's going to go vegetate.
No, I'm going to pick up a video game, wield a sword, and chop people's heads off.
Okay. Start with my stuff. I started the week with Heaven and Earth Designs Mini Steam Heart, artwork by Chris Ortega.
You don't think about the mini part of that picture, Jesus.
Yes, that's
You need like a super high res camera to pick that up.
It's okay. I was on a struggle bus with this when I pulled this out the stitch this week. I only got 231 stitches on it. This was a chart that I had received as a PDF originally. So I stitched here and this color, whatever's up in there. It's a mini.
I have one question.
What?
Are you stitching that where each block is 5 by 5 or 10 by 10?
10 by 10.
What the flip count is that?
This is 25 count easy grid.
25, 20.
It's 1/1. And the very bottom of that line is the bottom of the first page.
You want to know something really funny?
What?
If I'd known about this stuff, I probably would have done the Zelda maps in it.
I told you it was available.
No, I didn't realize. You know how I am.
I know. You don't.
Telling me about something and me realizing it because I don't see it. If I don't see it, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I already held that up.
It's our little. Your wife does know what she's saying.
I know. I didn't. I am not discounting the fact you said it, but this is the first time I've actually seen it, isn't it?
I guess.
Also, the 25 count scared me.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
I told you it was available in other counts. Anyways, moving along. My work on a style prompt. More stitches on peppermint purple. Stitch along 343 stitches or 686 back stitch. You know what I'm talking about. This is on a piece of random black 28 count even weave. I regret my life's choices when I stitch on this. I am not gonna lie. But I'm getting there. I'm gonna finish it.
It could be worse.
What?
You could be doing it on one of the colors that actually comes in the floss.
I wouldn't be doing it tone up. No.
I accidentally did that with one of my projects, and that's why it hasn't gotten finished or worked on in like a year.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking of rebooting it on, well, literally Laura's going to have to do me another fat quarter of gunmetal by the time I'm done.
I'll do you another yard of fat gunmetal. Okay.
Was that the correct word, a fat quarter?
What I dyed for you was a whole yard. I don't know.
Oh.
These
words I'm just regurgitating what I hear.
Okay. I don't know what the cover photo for this is. Nor Corbett's Claire. This was something that I had more than 30% of done. This is on a piece of heirloom by hand dyed by the Slovak farm. I did 414 stitches on this. Somebody asked to see more of my bags. Some of the bags I do not have anymore, or I don't have the fabric anymore of the fabric because it was just like a yard of whatever I got off of the D-Stash group. That's the bag. This one's in. It's pink sunflowers, and it's got a cute pink gingham liner.
The pink.
The pink. Next contestant. Oh, Raven Queen. I finished up my daily 30 week for her. Winter Olympic daily 30 week. Winter Olympic weeks. Daily 30s on her. I didn't write down the stitch totals. She's on a piece of Slovak farm fabric in the colorway called Raven Queen. She's on a 32. Needle minders are stuck together. There she is.
I do have one question, and I'm not trying to criticize. I'm
What?
just honestly curious. Why do you have 2 needle minders on that one project?
Because I do.
Okay.
I worked up in her column, up in the column on that side. So she is. Like I said, I don't actually have the stitch counts of because I know I showed her to you last week too. But we're working on her. She's in this pretty sewing theme bag that I made my friends when we went to Nashville. Made them all bags with this theme. It's not over here. Where is it?
I did pause.
That or get up and go get the brown piece of fabric that's on the ottoman underneath of the floss Miss Mail. I ordered some flosses and didn't get what I ordered. I gotta call Yarntree. But anyways, this was a bag I got from Jenly for Quirks and Stitches. We went to a 24-hour cross stitch marathon. Anyways, this is a new start. My start all the projects start. Lace Corset by Alexandra Adelaide. This is on a piece of Slovak Farm Rapunzel. I did 509 stitches on her. This is for Lunar New Year week prompt. Stitch on something with a flower, related to spring or with a flower on it. I did build a challenge with this, and then I did 2 daily 30s 30s with this. What? You're making a face.
I was remembering how you were describing when you finished the second arch to your friends.
It's a corset. I will allow you to figure out, to guess what I said. You know,
it was still funny, and it's still funny now, and it just made me laugh, and I was trying not to be totally awkward.
This is being stitched with a Silks for You. floss. It was a floss of the month. And a nice pretty pink and gray. And then I have a finish. Need to FFO this because I want to give this to my mommy. But love makes me happy. This was a freebie Beth Ann shared in one of the groups. It is done. I did 1,224 stitches to finish it.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! I use this for...
Ding, 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 ding. I am very fidgety right now for some reason.
You're very fidgety. I use that for 4 of the monthlies. Love, Valentine, and Roses. I got part of Candy finished on this. I need to do 50 more stitches for Candy. So there we go. Yay! This is Dirt Road.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's 25 count. Ding!
Dong.
That's been my stitching for the week. I plowed through that pretty quick today. I'm impressed with myself.
You are also in the thousands in several categories.
Well, I did stitch on that for a couple of days, so. Okay, moving along to
Haul, y'all?
haul.
Haul, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's go to haul, y'all. Haul, y'all.
Haul.
Y'all.
Y'all. What you got?
Well, half of them showed up and didn't break.
So I ordered the threads Joe selected for, what is it? Oh, for the elemental dragons by Ink Circles. I ordered all 4 of the cotton variation flosses from DMC's. They're DMC variation flosses. We got 2 boxes of cotton, regular cottons, and 2 boxes of pearl cottons. And I did not have a chance to call Yarn Trade today and be like, because I got billed for just the regular boxes. I have no idea. And I bought a box. And I bought another bolt of fabric, y'all. I bought a bolt of 28 count. Laura
put it on the ground and legit the dog left the room.
There's nothing in that. Why am I trying to suck on it? Let me tell you. Friday night. Well, okay, so Saturday, the Ladies Guild at the church across the street. I'm in the Ladies Guild. We did meatball sub sale for Super Bowl weekend, and the jokes making the meatballs. I was a 12-year-old.
See, it's not just guys.
I was a 12-year-old boy. The other haul that we both got, we got new needle minders. They say the Slovak farm. Whee!
And they might be our logo.
These are available.
Okay. Packing away slowly.
These are available.
I don't want to get up and just kicking away anymore.
On the Slovak Farm Facebook group. Facebook group. So if you're interested, you gotta be a member over there. We both have them. I just don't have magnets on them yet because I went to put magnets on them yesterday and didn't have the glue I needed. So that's
I just had a really good idea.
Tomorrow's project. What?
Well, we can actually put them up here, put the magnets on the backside too, and put a little bit of cloth on the back, and we can pretend we're in Star Trek.
And there's a box of Mill Hill kits that showed up from Witchelt that's got some stuff for myself that I ordered.
I got my circular logic stuff, and now I gotta actually start making something out of that giant block over there I gotta start cutting that out. That's gonna be terrifying. I am so scared of cutting that out wrong and not having enough because I'm me.
But I will share that stuff after I sort it. We'll share that next week after I sort through that box. On to plans and announcements.
Button pressing time. Yippee.
Plans and announcements.
I plan on going crazy. Oh wait, I'm already there.
You're already done there. Friday's Daily 30s was Lunar New Year themed. So and it's the 200 weeks, so I already have, so I showed you lace corset, which I did for the first prompt. I am working on, I did not work on my focus project for Sunday yesterday. I worked on lace corset because with all the busyness of Friday and Saturday, I finished Love Makes Me Happy on Friday. And with all of the busyness with the meatball sub, I didn't get much stitching time Friday night, Saturday. So I just stitched on lace corset yesterday, and guess what? I'm stitching on cardinal points today. I decided it's my life. I can do what I want. I can make my own rules.
Yeah, it kind of goes with the territory.
I've gotten 2 prompts out of it. I'm also doing, I'll be doing the last 3 daily 30s. Well, I've done one of them, but I'll be finishing up daily 30 for Lunar New Year week with that, and you'll see it next week.
My plans are basically I'm gonna wait for somebody to get me my threads, and I'll try to be patient. And I'm also going to try to plot out some of my stuff and get some fabric cut out.
I need to make a list of all of the things that I want to start this year because the list continues to grow. And I need to figure out what I'm doing.
Cross stitching.
But I mean, yes.
Yep.
He's so weird.
Yep.
What other plans do I have? I had an announcement.
You plan to be awesome.
I had an announcement. I forget it now. Oh! Ding. It just came to me. Last week I talked about the Flosstube video that I had failed to watch for 2 weeks. I did watch it last week, after we finished filming. Rustic Thread Stitcher. She wants to start doing a thing. She called it Stitch Kit Pass, where you stitch a chart, you kit it out, fabric flosses with the chart, either in the called for alternatives, or a colorway that you choose. I would suggest if you choose a colorway that's different than what's called for, you make note. And then you pass it along to someone who you know would love to stitch it. So.
You mean basically what I did for the Secret Santa?
Well, yeah, kind of. But, like, I finished Home for Christmas. And so I would get fabric for this. I would pull the flosses for it. And I would pass it along to the chart, the fabric, and the flosses along to somebody who wishes to stitch this.
So that also means you can just get twice as much floss and fabric when you buy it, which would probably be cheaper on shipping.
It would be.
It's a thought.
I have to admit, I love this idea, but I'm the kind of person, I don't want somebody else to pick out my fabric. I feel like in order to buy fabric for another person, you really have to know their likes, their dislikes, and their stitch count preference. And
The stitch
their
count
fabric
and the
count preference.
material is what terrifies me.
So
Because
I'm fussy. I like to pick out my own fabric. You know, give me something with chart and flosses, but let me pick out my own fabric. But I do think it's also a really nice idea because then you can share the love of your. It's just another way to share the love of patterns that you have completed. Because like I completed this how long ago, and it's been sitting on my dining room table since then. Obviously, you can't do that with PDFs because that's copyright
stuff.
But yeah, I do like the idea. So I'm sharing it with you. I'll link the video below again this week. I don't really have anything else.
YouTube spiel time.
Yes, please do the YouTube spiel.
Like, comment, subscribe, bell notification, thingy me bobby. All the YouTube things. Question for people in the comments. Are you picky about your fabric? Me? I'm not technically picky. My problem is I'm not adventurous. It's Ada, or I'm not going to use it.
It's Ada, or Ada, or Ada.
Because I tried even weave. I gave it the good old try. It hurt my head.
I like even weave. I like Ada. I don't like linen.
Well, since I don't like even weave, we know where I stand with linen.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, that's all we've got for this week, folks. So we thank you for joining us. We hope you have had a wonderful Valentine's Day with your Valentine.
Or with yourself and a nice thing of whatever.
Whether it be your spouse, your significant other,
or a really comfy chair.
Or your pet. And you're stitching.
Or just a really comfy chair if you don't have anything.
Oh, I'm assuming you have stitching if you're watching this. Because if you're not a cross stitcher and you're watching this, please explain that to me.
I'm weird.
So, all right. Well, until next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.